My original plan for the benches was going to put a piece completely all the way across and mount that in the middle. That's for the table. But I think I'm going to just do individual boxes and screw it in place. We'll see how it works out. I still have a tiny bit more wiring here to do. I didn't feel like doing it today, but once I finish that up, I can build this other box. So let's get this one started and see what happens. Well, I only had to cut it 3 times. There was a blowout here at one time, so it made this not square right here. You can kind of see a ripple right there. And then this is a little bit narrower across than that side by about 1/8 of an inch. And this right here is like a factory cut, so I wanted to keep that so my benches will be square. So it's right on this rib. I'm totally good with that. All right, keep on trucking. So my plan is, this is coming out 23 inches. That goes up 11 inches. That's just the front. And then I need to go up 6 inches higher and then 6 inches away from the wall. That'll hold the pads in place. So I've kind of got it drawn out how I want it. I'm gonna cut it and hopefully I don't waste any plywood. We'll see what happens. That's what it looks like. Let's see here. All right, that'll work. I need 2 exactly like that, and then 2 different ones for the other side, because I have the cabinets joining in. Okay. All right, I think that's gonna work. So this side and this side over here are gonna match. The same thing with the other. That one might be a little bit different because of the depth of the cabinet, but the pads will fit here and here. This one's gonna be on top of the table when it's made into a bed, and that is up like that for a cabinet where my sink is gonna go. So now I get to get the table saw out and cut a bunch of strips. One down, that's cool. I still need to put the braces back behind underneath here and then anchor it to the wall. But I'm gonna make it so you can come out and get it all painted. Cool, I'm good with that. I'm still kind of figuring out how the top's gonna work with that, but I'll figure it out. Slowly but surely, and don't call me Shirley. Good morning, I started out the morning with a mess up. I had this parallel with this piece right here, so I had to move it in the width of a sheet, so that's done. And now I'm putting this piece up here so I can put my brace along here that'll hold the bed. So anyways, odds and ends that I don't think about until it's too late. This is the floor to the kitchen sink area. Front right here, outside, and that's gonna butt up to where the bed is. And I'm also burning this barrel out. A buddy of mine is a walnut farmer and he has a bunch of these 30-gallon drums. I've got a big 55, but this is a 30-gallon one. So I'm gonna get this burnt out, ready to do some tri-tip and ribs. Get it painted and make it look pretty. Here's a quickie of the other side. Not too bad. I had to redo the top twice because the way I made the wrap for the cushions. And this right here, it swoops in, so it's not perfectly square, so I had to change that a little bit. All right, well, I got the holes drilled in here so I can take that cover off. This is still not mounted. And I built the sink counter. So this is not gonna zoom very well, but whatever. But I've got 2 6-gallon water jugs in there. One will be for gray water and one will be for fresh. I got the countertop all on, just sitting there, and the sink cut out. I cut it so close, but I didn't mess up, so that's a good deal. Anyways, that's the wrap for this video, for these right here, this and that. I ended up getting a new iPad and never switched it over. So that's why I haven't been posting, because my old pad was an original one, which is 10 years old from my work. So I got it switched over yesterday and my daughter-in-law got it all going again so I can post some videos. So stay tuned for the rest of the electrical, even though I'm dragging my feet on it, and build these rest of these cabinets. And then I'll tackle the roof. So we'll talk at you soon.